Edgar Allan Poe was the son of Elizabeth Poe and David Poe, street theater actors who left him an orphan at the age of 2. He was educated by John Allan, a wealthy businessman from Richmond. After returning to the United States, Edgar Allan Poe continued to study in private schools and attended the University of Virginia. But in 1827, his love for gambling and drinking led to his expulsion. In Baltimore in 1835, he married with your cousin Virginia. In January of 1845, he published a poem that would make him famous, Raven. His wife died of tuberculosis to Jazz letters. Still sunk in desolation, the author ended in 1849 the poem Eureka. He died on October 7 in 1849. His last words were, God, help my poor soul. In this story, the narrator tells how his visit is to a childhood friend named Roderick Usher, owner of an unpoisoned and dismal mansion. The narrator describes his arrival and the feeling of grief and sadness that the vision of the great house produces. This man is sick and tells him to come and cheer him up. He's like with your sister, Lady Madeleine, who is also very sick and for which he feels very sad. It's clear that there is an equality between the house and the human body, especially in the openings, that is verified with the narrator words when he is in front of the Usher mansion. Observing, he described the dark windows he sees like black eyes on one face empty, express total and imminent loneliness. Illness and dementia are those of Poe who, pass to him on show his eyes, can go outside, free themselves, and stop being a burden for the author. Lady Madeleine will embody the weakness of her spirit. It will also be the figure of his mother who appears and disappears through the corridors of the house, from Poe's mind to return to life without success. We must emphasize the fundamental role of the house, since its influence on the characters and vice versa is decisive. Also, the negative force that underlies that influence and that leads to the death of the two protagonists and the destruction of the building. The black cat is a characteristic feature of Edgar Allan Poe. In his treatment of terror consists in the mixture of terrifying elements in themselves with others that produce the same effect indirectly. The story begins with the present, report from prison, and ends with the past. His childhood and daily life with his wife and pets. The protagonist enjoys new life shares with his wife his love for animals, because of which they have several pets at home. Although his favorite is a black cat they call Pluto. Progressively, the protagonist's temperament changes due to alcoholism, and with it we will ignore the mistreatment towards his wife and his pets.
One day, a great accident occurs with Pluto that causes a series of inexplicable events that cause the life of this man to decay, immensity, and paranoia to the point of cruelly killing the cat.